not buy the Intellivison Amico.
Crab legs, crab legs, crab legs, crab legs.
And I'll tell you why. This is coming from me. This is the guy who was there at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I was there at E3 looking into it and seeing what it can do and all these other great things. I was totally bought into it. I've done videos on this in the past on why the Intellivison Amico is great. However, there's new information that's coming out now that I cannot wait. I cannot wait for some other publication to pick it up. I cannot wait for someone else to come out with new information about this. You need to know this because you're my friend and you need to know the truth on 5 reasons why you should not buy an Intellivison Amico. Reason number 1 for not buying an Intellivison Amico: you will have no more free time left. This thing is launching with at least 35 games. That's at launch. The Nintendo 64, Mr. High Praise, Mr. Everyone Loves the Nintendo 64, 2 games at launch. And then you have to wait a month for 2 more games. Lose some hobbies along the way. Reason number 2, you're gonna have to buy new pants. Now this is a real thing for me. Will be burning in your pants to the point where you're going to have to keep replacing them, and you don't want this. You don't need this. Shopping for clothes sucks to begin with. Cyberpunk was $60, and I like Cyberpunk, but $60 for a game that was buggy and glitchy and everything when it first came out. For the Intellivison Amico, $20 for a physical copy of a game. Man, I don't know how they're making any money out of this thing, but number 3 is you won't be able to see your kids anymore. We'll be too focused looking at the screen or looking at the controller that has the little touch things and all that on there. I mean, yeah, we can play games together, but we won't be looking at each other. This might be the last time I ever see her.
The Amico is for fucking families.
That was one of the founding ideas about the Intellivison in the first place. It was a family console. Families played it together. Reason number 2, you're gonna have to make some really tough decisions on where to put your other consoles. Now, I saw the Intellivison Amico myself. I actually held onto one. I actually looked at the back to see what kind of ports it used and stuff like that. It's a decent sized console. Not too big, not too small. Reason number 5 of the reasons you do not want to get the Intellivison Amico. This actually might be the biggest one here. Is you're not only going to have to put up with your friend's friend, but maybe even your friend's wife. Now,
motherfucker, I like 3-way with your mom. How about that? Ha 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 ha. Fuck you.
By the time this system launches, by the time the system gets out there, the whole idea of couch co-op. What a great idea. I love couch co-op. We need more of that in our lives. And then their friend might bring their friend along, who you are familiar with, but they don't get out of the house much, probably for all the right reasons.
And some guy in the DJC thing was trying to make fun of me for saying call the FBI.
Or maybe even the friend's wife, who, well, I'm not going to say one thing or another, but it might be something that happens to you, and you're going to have to figure out what you do next. And I like my friends' wives. My Intellivison Amico, it's already on pre-order, got the Founders Edition with the wood grain. I'm looking forward to it, but then all these other things are adding up to, like, is it really going to be worth it in the end? I mean, am I going to have to just keep on replacing my pants? I mean, I'll have extra money from all the games that I'm buying anyway, are going to be super cheap. You know, I'll only know what my kids look like by their grade school photos on a refrigerator. Well, if you need more information about the Amico and you want to see what cool games are coming out here in the near future, make sure you follow them on social media. But, man, I'm telling you right now, with all these things added up, it might be your best interest to not get the Intellivison Amico, I'm telling you. I don't know, I thought it was funny.
The Amico is for fucking families.